Right. Reaper time. This is the one that I'm arguably in a way more interested in. Soul of the Reaper. Music attire coffer. Deep gold war scythe. Oh, that's so Bloodborne. A flustered attendant is in urgent need of someone with a knack for chasing off ruffians. You there! You're the fighting sort, yes? And by the looks of it, one of no mean skill. My employer's in desperate need of a woman of your talents, you see. He's been beset by threats from an unsavoury group of thugs known as the Lemures. The leader demands me master part with some of his considerable wealth, or, well, I'll just tell you they call her the Reaper and leave the rest to your imagination. We don't intend to acquiesce to these churlish demands without a fight, and a stout arm by our side would go far to ensure our survival. Your arm, perhaps? In case the opportunity to perform a good deed isn't enticement enough, please be reminded that my master possesses considerable wealth. If you'd aid us, come with haste to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, where we make our stand against these brutes. That accent was all over the place. I think that'll probably grow on me. I wonder where I've got to go. Oh. Gigilo. Oh. Hello. Of course it's a Lalafell. Potato Master. Ah, you. I know why you're here. If you mean to lay a finger on my compass, you'll have to pry it from my cold, lifeless... Master Gigilo, she's a friend. The adventurers agreed to help. We'll show the Reaper what her empty intimidations are worth. Ah, I see. My apologies, madam. Tension's a bit high of late, as I'm sure you can understand. I'm not going to do squeaky Lalafell voices. I'm not well enough for that. For reasons that elude me, these Lemures have made my life a waking nightmare. Sight unseen, they have demanded I begin paying them for the luxury of my own life. Rumours abound of their origins. Some say they're the detritus of some barbaric nation. They flaunt our laws and threaten their betters with impunity. They're led by a dead-eyed killer who draws a scythe at the smallest slights. Refuse their payments of coin and she takes a share of your lifeblood instead. Rubbish, I say. The Reaper's naught but a toothless bandit. Probably not. Interesting theory you have there. Care to test it? Papa. Oh. It is an older lady. You're the Reaper. Ah, you're a perceptive one, ain't you? Suppose that's how you came to be in possession of so many shiny things. And what do we have here? Hiring more help while our ledgers remain unbalanced? You wouldn't be trying to wriggle your way out of paying us for a job well done, would you? No. What was that? Ooh. You've hired these Lemures before. My, how do you keep the lies straight? You didn't tell your hired muscle here what great friends we were. So great, in fact, that you trusted none other than me and mine to put the scare into your competition. A job we were happy to do. You can't find your fortune in this fair city without stepping over a few bodies on the way after all. But as flexible as our moles are, I'm afraid without the coin to bend them, we only have one recourse. Unless... Checking us out. Huh. One does wonder how you found yourself with a bodyguard of such uncommon metal. I'm not an ounce of fear in that gaze, and not a mote of puffed-up arrogance either. This lass, my dear Gigilo, is the genuine article. Yes, that's us. She has what we in the mercenary trade call the killer instincts. Well, you know, have killed gods and stuff. Hey! Why am I taking offence at that? How's this? For the sake of our long-standing friendship, I'll make it simple. Allow me to take this adventure off your hands, and the debt is forgiven. What? That's all? I believe this is what them in your trade call a bargain. As for you, adventurer, it seems you've been made a free agent. But if you're still inclined to put those instincts of yours to use, come and visit our headquarters in Pearl Lane. The door's open. Huh. Huh, I say. This is not how I expected this to go. But I don't know how I expected it to go, but this is not it. Boss told me you'd be coming. No. No, that's not what it says. At all, is it? Boss told me you'd be long. Coming in. Nod. Nice desk. Thancred, is that you? Boss, the guest of honour's arrived. Oh, it's the whimsical music. Ooh, that's some hair, isn't it? Ah, the saviour of Alamigo and Doma deigns to appear before me. Yes, I suppose it has to be there in the story, doesn't it? Because it's starting at level 70. I have heard all about you. It's hard not to do in this line of work. The stories paint you as ferocity incarnate. Force of nature few have survived. Peace, friend. I've no desire to put the killer to the proof personally. I don't have a death wish. You can call me Drusilla. I'm a reaper, one of many, the leader of this little family here. As to why I invited you into our home, there's a job I'd like you to take care of for me. I won't work with criminals and thieves. That's utter bull, so we'll take that. Depends on the job. No, don't you worry that virtuous heart of yours, eh? I wouldn't ask you to do so much as bend the law. This job is purely for the benefit of your fellow man. All you have to do is kill one for me. Though perhaps kill ain't the right word, seeing as he's already dead. Head tilt? No, not a head tilt. Wow, don't look so surprised. I know you've seen the dead walk. Is it Hildebrand? No. This time you'll be up against a void scent, come here to unleash its singular brand of wickedness upon the world. Void scent aren't dead. Well, I mean, technically they are. The original creatures that became the void scent are dead, because they're now void scent. It won't be an easy task. The evil drive in this monster is black as the void and near as deep. Countless souls have succumbed to its hunger. Worthy prey for one inclined to heroics, don't you think? I think the fact that my voice is all croaky is actually lending well to this, because this isn't actually me putting on much of a voice. You can't face it as you are, though. Storied as your strength may be. I'll need to train you in techniques. Techniques that'll let you pierce the void and slaughter its kin. I like the fact that she knows who we are. Keep talking. Lifelong learning. It's the Warrior of Light's watchword. Oh? What's she do? Oh! She is an Garlean. Don't see many Garleans in Uldar, do you? Let alone ones as savage as this. Save his dull gasps, I'm not as surprised as yet. A nicely high-res textured soul crystal. Hold your hand out to the crystal here. If you're made of the stuff I think you are, then you're in for a treat. Hesitation? None. And a tuning. Yes. Black and yellow. Two of my favourite colour combinations. Hi, friend! You're pretty! That's it. I knew you had what it takes. This would be an avatar. manifestation of your essence and the Stygian power of the void scent on the other side. A void scent to which, if you so choose, you'll bind yourself. Or bind to yourself. You'll gain skills unlike anything you've ever known. Skills that have allowed people like me to operate in the shadows and kill those that need killing since time immemorial. And your first assignment, should you walk this path, is to use the power of one void scent against another for the betterment of the realm. Your reward will be the wisdom of countless generations of Garlean assassins. Nice. But if siding with my kind makes your stomach churn, then take your indignation and piss off. Thought of having one foot in the void twists your guts worse than the moon's blood. And if you're only concerned for the sanctity of your soul, then take your virtue and piss off. I think she wants us to piss off. However, if you've none of the aforementioned objections, and you don't mind walking the knife edge between life and death, you'll have the tools to see your justice done and done right every time. Is this the choice you must make, and soon? Every moment our quarry stalks the land is another opportunity for it to do harm. So, they're Garleans, are they? Garlean assassins. Sweet. This is new music, yeah? Sounds like something that should be in the gold saucer. Is this new? Or have I just not heard it before? Remember, there's probably 40% of the content in this game I've never seen or done. I take it you've come to a decision. Am I right? There'll be no turn away once you've chosen, mind you. You'll dance with death and return as its envoy, or you won't return at all. So what'll it be? I'm not much of a dancer. But I want the power to see my justice done. I am a dancer. I will dance. Fist punching! Very good. Let's not waste time. Take up this crystal and attest to both worlds that you walk as a reaper. Bind yourself to the void and claim the strength that the weak of heart shun. Through the avatar at your side, does the void scent bring its power to bear, feeding upon the souls of the fiends you cut down in return. Not a bad arrangement, eh? Well, I'm sure you tire of words. Here, the traditional weapon of our order. Let's see how it looks strapped to your back. Ching! I really like that jingle. Reaper. Unlocked. Number of gear sets available. Increase it. Put in armory chest. Equip. Use. Music binder. Ooh. And that is a cool starter. Oh, that's a cool pose as well. Ah, that is really cool. Soul gauge. Yes. Yes. Well, that's clearly not going to be any use there, is it? Soul gauge and death gauge. I don't know what the death gauge does. We may need to turn those to simple layout at some point, depending on things. I mean, these abilities are all over the place. And I don't actually know what any of them do because I have not looked at Reaper at all. What my normal plan is when I get a new job like this is to go straight into Palace of the Dead to sort things out. This is a really cool outfit. I mean, I'm not going to wear it because I've got... Oh, I did not realise how hideous that was. No, I don't want to assign it to Sage. It's been so long since I've created new gear sets. Where's... DPS. Yeah. Let's quickly go and do something about this, because this is hideous. Oh, have they given us any extra glamour space? I can't remember whether they were going to or not. But there's no way I'm wearing this bright red gear. So let us go to the in-room. Yes, it seems like other people have got exactly the same idea behind this. 395. Versus 400. So it's not actually far off in terms of item level. Retire to an in-room, please. For I wish to sort out a couple of things. Glamour dresser. Do we have new spaces? No, we don't! Oh no, this is going to cause issues. I guess I'm going to have to take some stuff out. Let's take the Crystarium stuff out, because I never use it. I mean, to be honest, so much of this stuff I don't use. I just wish that we could stick it in storage. Where's the leg piece? Maybe I didn't even... Let's get rid of those. Stone Creeps. Maybe it didn't have leg pieces. Don't remember. Right. Okay. Oh, there we go. Music. 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 Right, give me some glamour plates. Let's overwrite the Black Mage one for now, because we're not going to be playing Black Mage anytime soon. That's why that's not working. Where's Reaper? Where is Reaper? There it is. Fancy dandy boots. Save. Apply. Wonderful. Let me just quickly... do you have space? Yes. While I'm here, let's see what they've done. Completely in the middle of a video about Reaper, because of course that's how I'm going to rock and stroll. Yes, anyway. What the new hairstyle's like. How have they changed things? Requires a copy of Modern Aesthetics Pulse. So we've got the lightning hairdo, which we can now use. That looks pretty cool. Have some actual light. There we go. But I've always liked Lightning's hairdo. Requires the ponytail. Oh, yes. Oh, that's the 2B one. That actually looks quite good. That actually looks really good with that. Can I tell you what? I quite like that. I mean, I've been using this one forever. But that is quite cool. So it's not given us many. It's just unlocked an extra 4, I think, by the look of it. I mean, yeah, it has. I mean, it would be nice if the ones that you could get as prizes and pay for you could actually use. Obviously, I assume there's probably more, but I haven't unlocked them. I am quite tempted by that. Yeah. I'm not going to change it yet. We always had the option of having a bright red gem in our face. I guess we probably have. Got any new face paints? The Halloween ones, yeah. Okay, so we've got some extra options. Yeah, I might switch over to the 2B one. That looked quite good. But I'd probably switch back fairly quickly because I've used this for so long. And I do like the big sweeping. This always made me think of kind of a better version of lightnings. I used lightnings for ages. Right. Now what do I want to do? Do I want to go and... Palace of the Dead? I kind of do. I mean, the instant service might be screwed. So it might not make any difference. Is there anybody else here? A couple of people here. Oh, I need to reset it, don't I? I've forgotten how this works. Enter with a fixed party. Floor 1. Straight in. That surprises me, actually. Maybe Palace of the Dead is on a separate... Oh! Oh! I want... Ooh. Okay, I've got no ability set whatsoever. So, let's just begin. How the frick does Reaper work? Let's just take a look at the actuals. See, I mean the the red kinner side is really nice, but this is also rather nice. Right, let's head back to Uldar because it's time that we went and got the next bit of this quest underway. Drusilla has a mission in mind for a fledgling Reaper. How do you find the weight of the scythe in your hands? Pleasing, I hope. Now that we have a bit more in common, it's time we became better acquainted. What's the name of our newest Reaper? Demajen. Didn't quite roll off the tongue, but so it is with those Aussian names. With every new one I learn, one more is forgotten. Wait, but you knew who we were? Yours can replace Gigolo. After our little conversation, I think he'll give us a wide berth. Anyway, we're more worthwhile concerns than shifty merchants. Namely, getting you conversed well and proper in the tricks of our trade. And the best way to do that is through battle. One of the families having trouble with a particularly vexing fiend and has sent word asking for assistance. He goes by the name of Arnagis, and he's stationed out near Cutter's Cry. Not much of a fighter, He's got a keen mind for trade and can find a needle in a stack of needles if need be. We best hurry before he ends up at the bottom of some monster's gullets. Okay, so I should probably put some of these abilities actually back on the bars now, shouldn't we? So we'll put Soul Scythe, Spinning Scythe there, because obviously. That's Waxing Slice, and that's our third combo point. Hall of Death. Oh, this is our AoE for Death's Design, so that's our AoE version of it. So there is one. Much lower potency, but AoE. Arcane Crest. Grants Crest of borrowed time to self, creating a barrier that nullifies damage. So that's a buff for us. Nightmare Scythe is our combo. Bloodstalk. Summons your avatar to deal an attack with a potency of 340. Stack count will be reduced to 1. Don't know. We'll stick that there for a second. Summons your avatar to deliver an attack with a potency of 140 to all enemies in a cone. No. Soul Slice. Soul Slice and Soul Scythe share a timer. So these are resource generators. That can go there. That can go there. I'll sort out Bloodthirst afterwards. Gibbet. Oh, positionals. Dislike. Right, if we move that to there, and then we'll get in and out there. Gibbet. Gallows. Guillotine. Oh, that's going to be awkward because that requires three. Oh no, we've got 3. What am I about? Gibbet, gallows, guillotine. Right, that'll do for now. But these will almost certainly need fiddling with, because no DPS classes are obviously the same. It's not quite as easy as it was for Sage. During my short bathroom break, I went to Twitter, which is generally always a mistake. But I've got certain things filtered except for post by Squeenix themselves. And apparently Error 202 is sweeping like a plague across nations, unfortunately. 202 is the logging congestion error. The really annoying one that means that you have to log out of... Well, it takes you back to the desktop and you have to load in through everything again. It's a bit archaic, that design, to say the least. Boss, who's this? Are you sure we should be getting an outsider involved? Can't actually see who this is. Oh, it's a little guy in a fancy hat. I'll give you discretion, Ardigis, but it ain't needed. She has a personal contract with me, so consider her a mercenary in service to the family. Whatever you'd say in front of me, you can say in front of her. The family? By your will, boss. The Chimera has been making these sands a living hell for anyone who dares to wander into its territory. Which will be us, since our trade route cuts right through it. The men I've hired to carry my goods are scared to death, and I can't blame them. None of us are fit for monster hunting, so I sent for you. Pineapple withdraws. We'll see what we can do, Ardigis. I want to find a rock to hide behind, though. Chimeras ain't known for being the most discriminating of beasts. I like his outfit. Time to put your new skills to use, Demajen. You've learned all Reaper actions and traits to level 70. Detailed descriptions can be viewed in the actions and traits window, accessed under character in the main menu. Oh, we're going into Cutter's Cry, are we? Ready, are we? I mean, as we're going to be. What's our... We're not actually at 395. Probably because we've got some really crappy accessories on. Don't know why that is. Was that really our recommended? Yeah, okay. I think I might have stashed some other stuff. Or maybe I just didn't buy them. I clearly bought the stuff. Hello. Let's get on with the hunt, eh? We need to draw out the Chimera with Myrmidon meat. Now, to accustom yourself to the Reaper's tools, harvest the souls of the fallen to call forth your avatar. Reapers can summon their avatar by filling their soul gauge. The soul gauge will fill when performing combos starting with Slice or when using skills such as Soul Slice. Best Reapers fight in tandem with their avatars. Let's see how you do. Hold on, this is a different part of Cutter's Cry. Right, so we've got that. Let's use that. So our gauge has gone red. Okay. So let's use that. Ah, okay, so that does cancel out the combo. Ooh, okay, that's a resource management thing. Nice. Let's use that. Ooh. Oops. That's not what I meant to use. These... Oh, these aren't combos. They're comboed into... But they're not actual combos. Oh, that's going to take some getting used to. Well, no, it's probably not. Right, this increases our red gauge. Yeah. Ah, Gallows will hurt him from behind. And Gibbet from the flank. And then Guillotine is our AoE one. So, flank, rear. Handily, I've put them in the places that might actually help me remember it as well. Right, we've got AoE, so... Yeah. Nice. Okay. Starting to get a feel. As I said, I'm not a DPS. Our target arrives. Finish this. Give your avatar a feast to remember. Gibbet from the side, Gallows from the rear. They're instant as well. They're off the GCD. Yeah. I haven't put Shadow of Death on the... So far, so good. Yeah, so these things are off the GCD, which again makes it... That was the wrong one. Yeah, so it asks you to alternate between those, which gives it a little bit more of kind of a skill situation. Yeah, I think I could get the rhythm of this down. And I've been doing all right with Monk, actually, and what little I've done of it recently. Bloody impressive work, that. I knew there was something about you, but truth be told, I didn't expect you to make such clean work of that chimera. I reckon even I might be hard-pressed to match that display. You know talent when you see it, boss. And with that, the cerulean will flow once more. Nice gold, blonde beard. Among his many roles, Arnegus is a merchant of sorts. He sells cerulean at a price that would make those gill pinches at Demajen Son's bulk, but still turns a pretty profit. We can barely keep up with demand, despite the occasional beast or two putting into our affairs. I like his outfit. I like his outfit a lot. Well, thanks to you, boss, and our countrymen up north, of course. Here's to getting back to business as usual. Garlemald's in a bit of a state. Yeah, what is his outfit? Is that some crafting gear that It looks like some crafting gear, doesn't it? And thus I will never get to wear it. Cerulean ain't easy to come by, as you well know. Demajen Sons protects their monopoly with a gilded fist, but they've yet to force the Imperial stragglers up north out of the markets. Now, before you go running off to the flames, let me assure you that this arrangement is entirely above board. Selling goods to Imperials is forbidden by law, but there's nary a word written about buying from them. I know you Eorzeans like to call Garleans by all sorts of colourful names, bastards, tyrants, invaders, and we've got all those and worse. But while many a foul deed has been committed for the glory of the Empire, we ain't megalomaniacs to a man. Even among the purebloods, those that serve don't always do so by choice. Could be argued we're all casualties of the great Machina's ambition. No small number of the Empire's troops would return home in a heartbeat if they could. But the world being what it is, most settle for sending their family what few coins they can afford to part with. Most Eorzeans wouldn't suffer a whit of colour to complicate their black and white view. But if you're going to fight with us, you should learn the truth of our past. Ooh. Garlean law? Long ago, long before the Empire, our forebears lived in Locus Amunus, down in southern Ilsabard. With temperate climes and fertile earth, the land provided. Many of us were simple farmers, harvesting abundant crops with the self-same scythes the reapers would eventually wield. But gifts are ever the object of envy. But not tilling the fields, our ancestors were forced to defend them. Every year they yielded a few more elms, and some 800 years ago now they were driven from Locus Amunus completely. They fled north to the frozen region that would become Garlemald. Even there they fought tooth and nail for the scant resources of that frigid land. In the fires of hardship were the first Magitech devices forged, and with innovation upon innovation that humble group of farmers grew into an insatiable empire. But before that miraculous twist of fate, we were a dying breed, bereft not only of magic, but of hope itself. With no natural advantages to speak of, our mere survival was in question. And then Emmett Selkirk. From harsh necessity were the Reapers born. We turned our tools to weapons and struck a bargain with the whispers in the dark. With the Void's power, we could strike at an army's beating heart, slay their generals, and throw the rank and file into disarray. Our way is to end battles before the sparks catch, to sacrifice the one for the many, to keep avaricious hands away from family, friends, and lovers. And now this power belongs to you. Gulp. Remember our story. Remember us. Remember what drives a woman to turn to the void, and you'll not be led into deeper temptations. Nice ring, Dema. What ring's that? I don't pay a huge amount of attention to the accessories. Our work here is done. I'll see you back at headquarters. Nod. There we go. Right. That was good. That helped give me a feel for the job. I still didn't use Arcane Crest. But I think I used everything else, didn't I? Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, it looks like the It's going to take me a while to get used to the fact that you have to click that twice now. It looks like the textures on things are slightly higher. But again, it could just be because I was viewing them from a distance. Yeah, there's a couple of things that are going to take me a while to get used to. The cast time on Harp being one of them. Editing. Certainly am. For your first outing, you did good. I think you've earned the right to know just who this lot you've thrown yourself in with is. You might have gathered this yourself, but the Lemures were formed to support those Garleans who are living in exile. It ain't easy to be far from home, let alone in a place where most would sooner gut you than offer a helping hand. Often the only place to make a living is in the shadowy corners that lie outside the watchful gaze of the law. Now, I don't expect you to embrace us like brothers and sisters straight away, but know this, I do expect you to apply yourself to this job. Nod. In the meantime, I'll be working with the family to ascertain the whereabouts of our prey. I expect that scythe to be like an extension of your own body next time we speak. Yes. Nice! I am very much liking Reaper. I'm assuming 73? Yes. Yes. Huh. Okay. Okay. So we've unlocked the 2 new jobs. We've done some setup for our UI. We've got a little bit of XP. I think it's time that we cracked on with that MSQ. So far, so good. No issues apart. Well, we had a login queue, but that's not an issue. That's an expectant. Is that a word? Well, it is a word, expectant. I don't think I used it right there. I'm very quickly going to go and do some side quest. Ooh, Ilsabard. No Aetherites to display. I'm very quickly going to go and do my thingies. Very daily things. But then when we come back, we shall start off. Bit of lag there, I think. We shall start off the MSQ proper. Until next time, folks, thank you very much for watching this opening section. We're 3 hours in, and I haven't started the MSQ yet. So yeah, we will see what the MSQ is like in the next video. God knows what order I'm going to put these out in. I have, as I said right at the start, I haven't made any plans for how I'm doing any of this. So I'm literally just winging it. And that's absolutely fine. Where's Not My Problems want me to go to? All the way over there. Until next time, folks, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys didn't experience, and I'm going to use past tense here because by the time this comes out, it will be well past early access, I would think. Hopefully you guys didn't have too many issues with error 2002 or logging queues and stuff. I will catch you all in the next part for the next ship to sail. I'm quite looking forward to this, but I'm also surprisingly hyped about Reaper. Sage, maybe not so much. It just felt a little bit clunky. But Reaper, definitely. Until next time, stay safe out there. Happy adventuring. Toodle pip.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.